Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Libra for the month of December. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Also, although I'm reading for December, you could be feeling these energies whenever you view this video. I apologize for this big furry thing here. This is my dog's bed, and one of them has decided she's going to sleep up here right now, and so that's that. Because if I don't bring her up, we'll hear about it. All right, so let's begin your reading. At the heart of the reading, we have the Peacock. This was your first card out. So it carries a lot of weight. Now, it speaks to watchfulness, or somebody may be watching you. You could be lacking patience with something. There could be something that maybe you are trying to grow, to bring to life, you or them. I mean, this could be your energy, but it could equally be theirs. All right, so let's say that someone may be trying to bring something back to life to make it grow, but they're losing patience. Okay, now I know that this is about growth because it can be about other things. It can also be about pride, beauty, protection. But I feel it's more about growth because the tree is also here. So the tree is the wisdom, perhaps, to make something grow that is needed. So you could be missing information, you or them, and could be watching, trying to gain this information, but maybe getting frustrated and losing patience. Maybe this is something that is taking time. Now, it could be that somebody could be wondering maybe what needs to go or to be shed to allow for this growth to occur. This has to do with healing because the elixir is here. This has to do with making positive changes. Whatever this is, this person, whether it's you or them, they can't ignore this anymore. This is something that needs to be taken care of. They can't ignore it. They can't let it slide. They cannot run away from this anymore. So somebody's been running away from something, avoiding something maybe. It could be that somebody had a deep-rooted with the tree, a deep-rooted belief with the tree and the Hierophant. And this could be considered a trigger that caused them to react. Because somebody said something here that came perhaps from a place of pain, that came from a place of suspicion, because of the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords speaks to hidden dangers, sudden surprises in this deck. It speaks to the fox in the box there, who is the wolf in sheep's clothing, jumps out and surprises those chickens, you know. So maybe they didn't want any surprises. Or maybe something this person did took you by surprise. It was sudden and you weren't expecting it. Somebody believed something to be true and took an impulsive decision. I feel like they didn't have the truth, though. The reason being is that this card is a card of misguided beliefs. This is a card of something being deceptive or leading you astray. So I feel like somebody made a rush to judgment on something because the card of fame is here. Okay? So I feel like that's what they did. Maybe they decided not to give somebody a second chance, and I feel like they made a quick exit. Okay, a quick exit, maybe even a quiet exit. Yeah. They could have made an exit and then sent a message. But it feels like you are in the dark, or you're on a journey that may feel in the dark, you know, because there's a journey here and the sun is in reverse. So there's something you're confused about. Somebody's exit, I feel, may have confused you. The way they left, you struggle with that, or you struggle with the reasons why they did it. It feels like something may have come up and challenged this person, or to challenge this person, but instead of facing it down, they ran from it because they were afraid. And this is something that is deeply rooted in this person and something that needs to be healed. And this could very well have been the fated event that would bring about such a healing for this person to make them see, so to speak. So they took a decision, a rush to judgment on the Knight of Cups. So on some type of offer or reconciliation, words of love, promises of love, they ran from it because they didn't believe in it, or they had a belief about it that certainly didn't match yours. And so here we have it. Eight of Swords. Once burned, twice shy. There, now we're talking about the triggers. Okay? So a trigger made them rush to judgment, take a decision, escape, and then perhaps even send a message, or they left a quick message in parting. Okay? So afraid to take a fall, afraid of getting hurt. They've been hurt before, clearly. That's why they were, why they reacted, and became very fearful when facing the possibility of a similar situation, you understand? Yeah. So they here they are facing that situation, and here's the wound. So that card says a lot. It's like just like speaks loudly, right? Because look at the wound. It's got a bandage on it. That means if you have a bandage on something, it's not healed. So they're carrying a wound, and they're carrying a wound. They're looking at the challenge here. Typically, this card would say that they're not ready to give up, you know, that they're going to rely on these lessons, right? And they're not ready to give up. They're going to use these lessons. They got all this experience at their back. They're going to face this challenge down. But that's not what this person did. They were struggling with this, struggling with the thought of persevering, of continuing on, and they became very afraid. They may have thought that somebody was playing mind games with this card. And what did they do? Eight of Cups. They pulled back. They withdrew. No longer willing to put any effort here. Okay, why? Because of this card. If I take the risk, that's what's waiting for me. Ooh, that volcano there is going to explode in my face. On this group of cards, we have the King of Swords and this Seven of Rods. This person is on edge, and they're on edge, and they're like down on their knees. They're praying. They're possibly preparing. It is a time apart card, but it is also a card of preparation for something that is yet to come. And what is that? Well, that's this King of Swords. And what's he doing? He's reaching for the sword. He wants to clear away all of this confusion. So he's either coming in to explain why he left the way he did, or he is coming in seeking answers, wanting to clear this up. It feels like they might, I feel like because this is a fated event, I feel that had to happen. It's like dominoes, you know, for them to open the eyes to see where healing was needed. I feel like, because I have a card at the bottom of this deck that says they seem to realize or feel at least that they made a mess of things. So they may be wanting to come back and clear things up. They may have seen or found the problem, which was exactly what they were supposed to do. Go back and heal that wound, the one that they've been carrying, the one that has been acting as a trigger for them, the one that has been interfering in this relationship, the one that has been keeping this person on the run. A journey through the dark to get to the truth. Something that somebody has been struggling with. New information is received, and it looks like you do have somebody who wants to talk to you here, and I feel it is this person. We have, this could, you might have to be patient because this does speak to patience. So would this. And because this could take 8 days, 8 weeks. I don't think it goes any further than that, but some news or message comes in unexpected that brings a glimmer of hope to this situation. If they are the ones that ran, you would be feeling left out in the cold, and you will be receiving these messages that will offer a glimmer of hope that all is not lost here. Family tree, look at that. The tree again. Wisdom is gained. Wisdom is gained. I think it's like there's a realization of where their home is, and I feel that that is with you. What we have is the imminent arrival of a wish with this star card. It speaks to positive developments now happening. It can speak to direction, and it can open a door that one has been trying to manifest, or a wish that someone has been trying to manifest now becomes possible here. Look at this. This is incredible. Ace of Cups. This is what they've been trying to manifest. This is the door. It is that Ace of Cups. And it's coming. The Seven of Swords in this deck is a lucky break, or a development. That's exactly what the star is talking about. With regards to a relationship, a love situation, a new opportunity or renewal. There is an unexpected development, and I feel that it is tied in with fate. Look at that, the Milk card, someone from your past. Somebody's coming back to heal a situation from the past. Yeah. And look at that. The Page of Swords and the Ace of Cups. So communication. And you got, look at that. Twice in your future. Ace of Cups. The arrival of a wish. A lucky break. Something that somebody has been trying to manifest is now, it now has the green light. That's what I want to say. It now has the green light. Maybe with the Magician being here, they did not have the confidence in the past, and that would have been because of that trigger. But it looks like that trigger gets healed. What does that do? Well, the Band-Aid can now leave, and it allows for this confidence, or one to rebuild their confidence, or to regain their confidence, to come forward with this Ace of Cups. I have shed tears over us. You were the only one who could break down the wall that I had put up around my heart. I kid you not. That is the message that came out. You are my only love interest, and I am here to stay. No wonder there's two Ace of Cups here. Wow, what a reading. Powerful. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.